What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty's GMC and Chevrolet, and I've got an update for you when it comes to the United Auto Workers Union situation, because General Motors, well, they finally responded. So let's get into it. All right, so last week, Thursday, I believe it was, General Motors presented its offer to the UAW, its largest four-year wage increase contract in decades, in an attempt to avoid a workforce strike after the September 14th contract deadline. According to CNBC, the wage increase for most of GM's 46,000 UAW workers would be 10%, while newer or in-progression employees would be eligible for up to a 56% increase in wages over the four-year contract. Temporary workers who supplement the full-timers would also receive a 20% wage increase to right around $20 an hour. CNBC went on, and I'll leave a link to the entire write-up below so you guys can check that out if you want, but CNBC went on to say that GM's proposed contract also includes two additional 3% lump sum payments, resulting in a total wage increase of 16%, with a $5,500 ratification bonus, a $6,000 one-time inflation recognition payment, and $5,000 in inflation protection bonuses over the life of the agreement. Now, of course, GM's proposal was nowhere near the UAW's initial demands for a 46% increase in hourly pay, a reduced 32-hour work week, traditional pensions, the elimination of compensation tiers, and, of course, restoring COLA, or cost of living adjustments, and those just to name a few. Now, after receiving GM's proposal, UAW's President Shawn Fain called it, quote, an insulting proposal that doesn't come close to an equitable agreement for America's auto workers. And then he went on to say, GM either doesn't care or isn't listening when we say we need economic justice at GM by 11:59 p.m. on September 14th. The clock is ticking. Stop wasting our members' time. Tick-tock. On Friday, Stellantis, who in my opinion has had sort of like the most hostile negotiations with the UAW, they came to the table as well, offering a 14.5% wage increase over the four-year term, with newer in progression employees getting a 27% boost to their starting wages in a shorter time period, so 6 years versus the 8 that's in the current deal. Stellantis' offer also includes a $6,000 one-time inflation protection payment in the first year and a total of $4,500 in additional payments over the following 3. Mark Stewart, the chief operating officer of Stellantis North America, said, quote, this is a responsible and strong offer that positions us to continue providing good jobs for our employees today and in the next generation here in the U.S. It also protects the company's future ability to continue to compete globally in an industry that is rapidly transitioning to electric vehicles, end quote. Now, of course, Stellantis' offer also falls quite short of the UAW's demands, so like I said in my previous video on this topic, I am 100% expecting the UAW to go on strike, and it won't just affect GM. It will affect Ford, Stellantis, and anyone in the supply chain that does business with Detroit's big three automakers, which is a very long list. The last time the UAW went on strike against GM was back in 2019. That strike went on for 40 days, and it cost the company $3.6 billion in earnings and led to a production loss of 300,000 vehicles. UAW president said during an interview recently with CNBC that wages aren't the problem, our conditions aren't the problem, it's corporate greed. Now, I really want to be optimistic that somehow everyone's going to come to an agreement, but I'm just not seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, and I am very glass half full kind of a guy. As any updates or any new proposals come out anytime before the 14th, of course, I will be sure to update you all on this channel. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, if you could help me out by just smashing that like button, subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, maybe share this video with a friend. And if you're in the New England area and you're in the market for a new GMC, be sure to check out martysgmc.com, or if bow ties are more your thing, martyschevrolet.com. I will see you all in the very next video. Thanks again, and take care.